All right, I'm supposed to come up with like a successful hook or whatever. This is why you're losing so much money in crypto. Okay, cool. Like I have your attention. All right, let's do this. Hey, what's up? I'm Calvin. I've been a investor and swing trader for about 2.5 years now, and I'm just going to show you how I go over my charts. None of this is financial advice. Okay, cool. All right, so we have Bitcoin. We are on the daily chart. The indicators that I'm using are the exponential moving average. I'm using the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average just to get the overall sentiment of the market. And then I'm using RSI for indicating overbought and oversold. And then I'm using Stoch RSI to measure momentum. Cool. And then the other tools that I use too is support and resistance. Let me draw this out for y'all. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is I'm zooming out to a higher time frame, which I'm going to use the weekly, and I'm just going to put some support and resistance levels. You want to make a line where the price touches it at least 3 times. Okay. So right here we have, let me make a circle. How do I make a circle? Draw. We have a touch point here. We have a touch point here. We have a touch point here. We have a touch point here, and probably like right here. So we have like a hell of a lot of confirmation around this level. So let me remove these and put like a larger, thicker line. Remember, I'm zoomed out on this. Lines are fine. You can use lines. We want to use zones. I'm not going to use zones right now. That could be in another video. All right. So we did one on the weekly. And then let's find one that's sort of like the bottom for our support. So top one's resistance, bottom one is support. And then we're going to zoom back into the daily time frame. First thing that I always want to do is double check the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA. The light yellow line is my 200 moving average. So the moving average just takes basically the information back either 50 or 200 days and just draws an average line of all of them. What you want is if the 200 EMA is going to be like your slower line and your 50 EMA is going to be your faster line. If the faster line crosses up, it's going to be more of a bullish sentiment. And then if that faster line crosses down below the slower one, that is going to be a more bearish sentiment. But now prices have gone up, and we are actually today, we're getting a cross up with the faster line, which is the 50 EMA. But basically price action right now is showing us we are going up. And I would explain more, but I don't want to like blow up everyone's mind right now. So maybe in another video or as I get better at explaining these things. But basically we are going up with these price actions right here in this little channel. Okay. We have technically like sort of 2 confirmations right now. We have our 50 EMA and our 200 EMA. We got a cross up. So that's more bullish. Also in the price action currently, we're making higher highs right now. This candle here specifically does show that there was a lot of selling pressure once it like broke up over this last high over here. So we'll see. It's still playing out. RSI, top part is overbought, bottom part is oversold. So if you're more bullish and you want to buy low and sell high, it's a good indicator to use if it's overbought or oversold. Cool. So currently we're more on the overbought side. So it's not necessarily the best time to buy. We want to buy when the RSI is lower. Now we have Stoch RSI, which is going to be our other momentum indicator. And how to use this indicator, what you're going to want to do is look at the crosses. Right now we got a cross down on the RSI. So that means our momentum of buying pressure is slowing down and we're starting to cool off a little bit and go more into a downward movement, bearish movement. I usually just skip whatever the most recent is and try to pay attention to what has printed. Today we are like sort of losing steam on buying. Yesterday was a for sure confirmation that we're heading like downwards. So combination of all those things, we have support and resistance. We have price action moving up. We have RSI already like sort of on the top level of overbought. And then we have the Stoch RSI basically telling us we're cooling down. So what does that tell me as a trader or an analyst? Currently, we are cooling off on prices, and yeah, expect more of like a downward movement. But the area that we're going to be testing, which is actually sort of testing it right now, we don't want it to break below this sort of support level. Right now, it's testing it. What we want is a bounce up green from this zone. From this zone, can we make this green? We can make a green. So we basically want price to chill in this sort of like purple zone. We want it to go up. But if it doesn't, and we tend to head down, so the levels that we're going to be testing are about 26,200, and then if we fall from there, it'd be around like 25,500. But if we are good, right? If you want to, again, no, not financial advice, but if you want to buy now, hoping that we break up, this would also be a good time because we are currently in a pullback. Yeah. And that's it. Oh my God. So from what I charted, my overall thinking is I think we're doing really good on price. We are making some higher highs. It seems like we're trying to break out of this like 28K zone currently. We are currently like today we're experiencing a pullback. So if you want to buy, I'm not saying it's like the best time to buy. Like if you're planning on purchasing and holding within the next couple days, I should do a larger video for like overall landscape. If you're looking to like buy and hold for like years to come, or like months to years, still a good time to buy within like today. Like if you're going to buy today and sell within like a week or something like that, it's not my favorite time to buy currently. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to follow. Call to actions. Make sure to follow. Make sure you comment. If you have, any ideas that you'd like to share them in the comment below. Make sure to save this post. Make sure to do whatever you want to do because you're your own person. But yeah, I'm going to just try to keep posting more stuff about this, more about like trading, crypto, and like finances. So if I'm just literally word spewing, but I'm trying to make a journey of like how I make my first 100K. So if you want to follow along on that journey, make sure you follow along on that journey and interact with all of my content. Okay. Love you. Bye.